What made me come to the conclusion that something like this was needed was I was seeing a lot of kids on the street. They wanted society to know that they were good people. Just because they didn't go to school, or just because they didn't have the funds to acquire the tools they needed, people ignored them. And for them to go to a facility like this was going to cost them lots of money. After I retired in my field, I decided to create something that would bring kids off the street, give them an opportunity with the tools that I could acquire for them, and make sure it was something for free, something that would not hinder them to come, and give them an opportunity to discover themselves. You got to be passionate about what you want. In life, if you're not passionate about what it is you want, it's going to be tough for you, no matter how many tools are presented to you. I believe in providing children with the best tools possible and let them run. But let them run in a way that they're educating themselves, asking the right questions, see the directions they're going, guide them if you see that they're turning the wrong direction. Just give them good advice. Don't tell them that they're wrong or that they're right or that they're worthless. Just slowly guide them the other direction.
Tito is very lenient on a lot of things. He learns from you too. We all learn from each other. It's really nice coming in here because everybody is happy, everybody's pleasant, they're doing their work or they're just having fun.
If you start stepping above them, you'll lose them. You have to be down at the bottom. You can't, you have to be way down there to push them up. Because if you're up here, they're going to walk away.
Isn't that like a flash drive kind of?
Yeah, it's a flash drive. It's a video transmitter, audio transmitter. It transmits everything from your phones and your smart TV to everything. It transmits from him.
And you made that?
Mm-hmm.
You made that? That's
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. Squeeze Superman's chest. You activate the chip. Mm-hmm. And then his eyes turn red to let you know that or blue, depending on if he's good, his eyes are blue. When he needs charge, his eyes turn red.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
And then your arms actually swivel up and down to activate him. So to activate him, there's switches in his arms right here that activate when you turn his arm. They're in there. See him here?
Yeah, I see.
And they activate his arm when he moves around.
My friend, he was coming here for, I think it was like 4 months, and he was trying to get me to come here every day with him, and I was just kept pushing it off, and then I finally gave in and came. And once I seen the place and everything, I just never left. Before I came here and everything, I was still tinkering around with electronics and stuff like that, but I couldn't do anything on a big scale like I can here. So I was just barely doing anything, and I thought about going to college and stuff like that for it, but I didn't have the finances or any means to do anything like that.
Coming in, not knowing anything, not knowing how to draw a straight line on SolidWorks, not knowing anything, but had a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant mind that nobody was seeing. They just saw a kid with no future. Not even the school system cared. Let's get him through, toss him to the corner, don't give him a GED, we're good. Look at him today. He's getting notoriety from doctors. From doctors. He would have never in a million years had a chance to be this successful by himself if something like this wasn't around.
I asked him for a filter, like a filtration system for my animals, and he designed one for me, and I thought it was amazing. It's actually in my fire-bellied toad cage right at this minute, and it's working wonders.
I'm working on Chris Perry's clean air device.
Chris Perry is the doctor, right?
Yes. He is an ear, lip, and nose specialist. So this 3D printer is a PLA printer, and it prints out a PLA plastic. PLA prints at a different temperature than ABS. The middle printer is an ABS and PLA printer, prints both. And then this printer right here is a LCD screen printer. So it pulls my product out of a liquid vat, and it's pretty sweet. Pretty cool stuff.
And you use this for, use your 3D printers for medical works, right?
Medical work, any prototyping. We do all the prototyping for any device. People will hire us for contracts. They will tell us what they want and stuff like that, and then we will design a product around that. Right, so I was always frustrated with sticking my hand inside of a Pringle can and not being able to get my hand down there. The chips would break, and it's just so annoying. So I came up with this nice little pull-up tab, so you can have all your Pringles just come up and then just slide back down in. Oh, without falling like that. That's perfect. Finding this place just really like opened me up and let me take control of my life and move it in the direction that I need to go.
When I first started, I was really like, I don't know, because I'm not into technology, you know? I'm really into animals and taking care of stuff, but when I seen he had a wildlife technology area, I was like, I want that. I want to do that. And so that's just where it started.
Yeah, he's got a hard time at trying to eat things.
I was doing landscaping. I had a job at Spencer's, and then I was like, don't want that anymore. Really, I wasn't doing anything with my life at all. Nothing at all. I didn't even have a pet. I have nothing at my house, so yeah, that's where it started. I want to help people. I want to help them learn about animals. I want to jump into robotics and hopefully make robots that move just like them and put them in the wildlife and see how they work. That's what I want to do until I figured out somebody else already made something like that. But I'm going to make it better. That's my plan.
To be honest, I think about today. Tomorrow, only God can decide where I'm going to go tomorrow. I mean, if I was to be someone to tell you that I want Blue Sky to be a well-known technology company, a well-known technology program for kids, sure, that's a great dream. But I focus mostly on what it is that God is going to give me. I started with a table and a chair here. A table and a chair and a laptop. Look how far God has brought me. Simply, from night to day, God has implemented all these things for me. And I wasn't expecting this. It was probably 7 years ago that I told someone that in my lifetime I would want to have something like this to help my community. I didn't even know where I was going to be. I didn't even know when it was going to be. But the moment I got this opportunity here, I sat down and said, God, I need your help. I need you to help me make this place possible for these kids. And today, here it is. Taking the opportunity and taking the passion, the love that you have inside for humanity, and passing that on. So that when they grow up, when they get older, they can enter and say, you know what? I'm doing the same thing. The exact same thing this man did. I'm taking what I have and helping others be successful as I am successful.
I live here. This is my house. This is my life, and my house is just somewhere to sleep. This is where I try to spend all my time. This is my dream. This is my future, and I'm going at it.
I've never had this opportunity in my life, and it's a first-time thing for me. I tried to invite a lot of people over here. It's really difficult, but once they come in here, they'll love it. I know they'll love it because I loved it.